chair recognizes Representative Chirkun.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Today I rise in opposition to House Bill 5219, and I urge all my colleagues to do the same. This bill does not solve the concerns that local governments have raised. House Bill 5219 is still vague and open-ended and will result in more confusion and litigation. It will continue to provide a chilling effect on elected officials and limits what they can say. For example, if an elected official in a mailer says if the public safety millage is not renewed, then the public safety of that community is at risk. The failure of this millage reduces funding for public safety that would result in cuts. This is a factual statement, but yet some may construe this as leading a voter towards a certain outcome. Who is to say what is fact and what is leading? This bill does not define what the criteria formula as a baseline to make this determination. It is putting 100 people in a room and having 51% of them determining whether something is factual or leading. Let me reflect on how we got here. For many years, the state has been disinvesting from our local communities through cuts in revenue sharing. This year, the governor proposed a modest increase in revenue sharing, but it is unclear if it will be enacted. It does not come close to what we have lost over the years. As a result, locals have been left to their own devices and have had to rely on millages to fund important city services. Schools have used millages as well. The law before enactment of Public Act 269 late last year was working fine, but we had an interest group come in at the 11th hour and make changes to a bill that would tip the scales in their favor. For many years, and especially since I got to Lansing, local control has been chipped away and limited. This time, the local cities and school districts fought back and won in court. One of the cities that I represent was the lead plaintiff in this lawsuit. So let's save tax dollars and keep this out of the court system. I urge my colleagues to not only oppose this bill, but support a full restoration to the way the law was, which prevented them from advocating for a position, but allowed them to present the facts of a ballot question. Either we fund the cities, the townships, or the schools, or stay the heck out of elections. So I urge a no vote on this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Chirkun.